Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. I'm Jeanne. Kind of on my own here tonight because Michelle is stuck working on a vehicle, trying to get it running. So just bear with me. Little oops now and then. Oh well, we'll get through it. Okay. As always, we have the few announcements. We have open circles on Friday night at 7:30 p.m. here in St. Johnsville. It's at 7 West Main Street. It's a wonderful expression of spirit communication. If you've never joined us here before, you're more than welcome to give us a try on Friday night. It doesn't cost you anything. If you're coming back, as many do, we do ask for a $10 donation. We're working towards getting a building so that we can have everything in a more professional setting. So please join us on Friday night. I know you won't regret it. Also, we do ask for donations on the show. However, please understand that any donations are not dependent on whether or not you will get a message. What I do here is strictly free. They are messages from Spirit. I don't choose who I give the messages to. They tell me where I'm supposed to go as far as that goes. But and I get to as many people as I physically can on any given night. We have our show here on Tuesday nights, and on Wednesday night we have spiritual readings with Rev Jeanne on YouTube Live. So if we don't catch you here, hopefully we can catch you tomorrow night. So please, if you're interested in that, go to the YouTube page tonight, join the page, and you'll be able to get in on that with no problem. Okay. Start with doing a few readings. If you're coming on with anything but your given name, can you please, at least next to your screen name, just put your first name. You don't have to do anything more than that, but it helps me to focus, and it helps with spirit too, as far as them coming in. Okay, I don't have my normal two screens here, so we are trying. Hang in there, folks. All right. There we go. Oops, I'll put the volume down on this one. There we go. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. Okay, we're going to give it a shot here. All right. Crystal Butler, how are you tonight? Crystal, as your name came up on the screen, I heard her. It's a male voice. I'm not seeing him yet, but I feel a lot of excitement around him. It's like he hasn't been in spirit a tremendously long time, but he wants to come in with a greeting. He wants to tell you he loves you and he misses you. And he's also saying it's not so bad here. A lot better than I thought it'd be. It's kind of funny. Anyway, he just comes in with a lot of love. He wants you to know that he's doing well. And he's also saying he understands that what's going on right now. Things have been a little rough in your personal life. And he's saying, just hang in there. It's going to get better. It always does. You know it always does. Don't give up on it. Just do what you got to do and keep going forward. I hope that makes sense. God bless. Okay, folks, when I say I hope you understand it, I don't know the majority of you, I don't know. So when I'm giving these messages, I don't necessarily know what it is concerning. Spirit tells me what to tell you, and that's what I do. Hopefully you can understand it. A lot of times if you can't, it's like 2 hours from now, you'll know exactly what we were talking about. So just remember whatever we talk about, think about it for a while, and the answer will be there, okay? All right, wow, this past weekend at Beardsley was wonderful. Michelle met many of you doing healings. And of course, I met many of you with readings. We had a wonderful day, and it was really nice to see everyone. Okay. Is it Madison? Madison Brownell? Hi, Madison. Madison, have you just changed a job or changed a working situation around you? I'm asking because there's a woman here and she's saying, I'm really glad she left that place. I don't know what it is. I feel it has to do with work. And she just wants you to know that she's glad that you're moving on or moving up, whichever direction that is. It's definitely not down or a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's you're either moving away from a job that just didn't suit, or you're moving up in position. But this woman is very happy. I feel like a mother or a grandmother with her. I'm more inclined to say grandmother because I'm seeing the older style clothing with her. She's talking a lot. She's saying those headaches now. I apologize for the dogs, folks. Again, that's, the kids and stuff coming in. Anyway, she's talking. All right, hold on. Let me catch this again. All right. She's talking about a daughter around you, someone that you've been concerned with or worried about. No, she's going to be okay. I hope those make sense to you. Okay, God bless. Thank you. All right. And once again, my one screen has frozen, so just bear with me, folks. All right. Deb Greenfield, how are you tonight? Deb, all right, I have a man here, Deb, and he's showing me green pastures, okay? And what I literally feel with this is the old adage, it's greener pastures on the other side. I think he's talking about a level of comfort that he has now that he never had in the physical world. He's very comfortable where he is. He's saying it is working well, he's happy, and he just wants you to know that he loves you tremendously. He's also talking about, oh, just a minute, folks, sorry. Excuse me 1 minute. Can you please put the dogs upstairs? Thank you. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Go. All right. And of course, the dogs are being difficult and won't go upstairs. It's all right. It's okay, Tabs. They're still not home? All right. I'm sorry, I lost that connection. Yeah, I'm supposed to remember to put the dogs upstairs before we start the program, and I always forget because I'm always last minute working. All right. Jess and Matt Daniels, how you doing? I think I'm going more to Matt on this. Matt, there's a man standing here, and he's holding like this big crate or something on his shoulder. And he's saying that's why your shoulders hurt so bad, or that's why your upper body or your upper back hurts. I'm not a medical doctor here. It's just what he's telling me. Just be careful with your back. If there's not an injury there, I feel there's one on its way, but you can prevent that from happening just by knowing about it. This man is here because he wants you to know that, you don't have to deal with it. You just have to be really super careful. You're going to be okay. I don't feel like you're going to be out of work or anything like that or laid up for a length of time, but I do feel the discomfort and the pain associated with it. And I was like, Lord, nobody needs to feel that. So just be aware of it, Matt, and you'll be okay. All right? All right. There's a woman that keeps, it's like she keeps peeking around. I'm not sure. She's kind of skittish about coming in. Okay, that's unusual. All right. All right, now putting things off, folks. Just trying to figure out who this is for. Thank you, Christine. This is for you, Christine Siebold. Very, very tall man is here. I'm not sure of his connection with you. I feel he's more of a guide. And if I didn't know better, I want to say he's a PR person. He's here to help you on your ventures, adventure and ventures. In a business sense, and it's like he's trying to give you direction, but he's saying don't be so stubborn and don't overlook the little things. So he's telling me that there's something that you've overlooked, that you need to relook or rethink about the newest venture that's coming up on a business level. And he's saying relook, take another look at it, because you've missed something really important here. I don't know that it's going to change the outcome of anything, but I know that it'll make things easier for you, more comfortable. And he's saying it's these little things we got to be careful of. He's been with you a long time. Because I feel, with a guide, it's sometimes precarious, the relationship. But with him, it's just there's love and there's pride coming from him. He's worked with you for a long time. And he wants to make sure that all the I's are dotted and T's are crossed. It's like whatever papers are being signed, he's there to go over them with a microscope and just to make sure that everything is done correctly. You've got a tremendous amount of help coming, not only on this side, but from Spirit as well. Okay? I'll leave that with you. I hope it helps. And good luck, by the way. All right. Tammy Lynn, how are you tonight? Tammy, all I'm hearing is tell her mama's here. It's not mom or mother or mommy, it's mama. Just tell her mama's here. So I'm assuming this is your mother. Very matter of fact, point blank, doesn't like to mince words, is what I'm getting from her right off the bat. And she's saying, time is still precious on this side. Things need to be done, and I have a schedule to keep. Wow. Okay. Tammy, she just wants to say she loves you. Very much loves you. And she's saying, you seem to forget that sometimes, but she never has. She's something about you've been angry lately, and she's saying that's not going to do you any good. You need to just let it go and just keep moving forward. She says, I'll come in as often as I can, but that's not going to be very often. I'll be here when you need me, I promise. It's like she just wants to reassure you, Tammy, that she hasn't left, that she's always going to be around when you need her. But she's saying, I have things that I have to do too. Like I said, very point blank, very matter of fact, very, let's get it said, let's get the job done now. I love you, goodbye, I've got things to do. I almost want to laugh because it kind of reminded me of my mom. But anyway, just know that she's here, okay? Or she was here, she's gone already. All right. Christina Dennis Bloom. Christina, do you know Tommy? I'm pretty sure he's here for you. Because he's saying, hi, it's Tommy. Very, almost like a teenager type vibration with him. I think he's been in spirit for quite a long time. To the point where you may not even remember him. But he's here with a greeting. He just wants to be remembered and just wants you to know that, you know, he's stopping in once in a while. Okay? He's also saying, slow down. You've been going too fast. Things have been going too fast around you. I don't know if it's a vehicle or what, but he's saying, slow down a little bit. Okay? Just be on the safe side. It couldn't hurt. I'll leave that. God bless. You know, folks, we love to have people come on the show. We're trying to go forward with a lot of things right now. I know this past week, we just got our first pallet in of dragons, and oh my, they are wonderful. We're getting ready for the first Renaissance Fair at Holland Patent, up in, well, in Holland Patent. Mayfair on the Green, it's called. And that is the 18th and 19th. I'd love to have you come up there. To me, those are grown-up play dates. We get to dress up and have fun and, you know, do some good in the meantime as well. Okay. All right. Hold on here. I've got a frozen feed here, so I'm going between the two again here. Catherine Rock. Catherine, there's a woman that comes in and I feel very much like a mother. I don't think she was your biological mother, but one that you looked at like you called her mom or ma. A lot of love coming from her, and almost a very giggly, happy type of woman is what I got, okay? Just, she wants you to know that she's here. She's saying, remember me this weekend. Something about a purple carnation, but remember her this weekend. I know this weekend is Mother's Day, but she loves you, and I'll leave that with you for now. Okay, God bless. All right. Connie, sorry. Connie Van Hosen, Markellis, I'm not sure on the pronunciation. Please forgive me if I'm not pronouncing that right. Connie, there's a man that comes in and he's in a boat. That's how he's identifying to me, as his boat. To me, it's someone that a love of boating or a love of the water or being on the water or just being outdoors in the summertime. He's coming in with a greeting. He says he'd like to see you more outside and more in the water or on the water. He's saying you've always felt better when you were there. He says don't turn away from it now. You need to be there. You need to do this for yourself. He's saying you'll feel so much better when you do. It doesn't make the problems go away, but boy, it sure gives you the release to be able to handle things a little bit better or a little bit differently. So just know that he's here and there's love coming from him. Okay, I'll leave that with you. Again, you know, people, if you share this video as much as you can, your name will go into a drawing for each time you share. It's a placement of your name into the bucket to be drawn for a free reading for the last Tuesday of the month. So the more you share it, the greater your chances are of your name being pulled at the end of the month for a free reading. And those can be done either by phone or in person, however you choose. But, you know, that can be decided at the time. But just please share the video. That's how we get our name out there. It's how people become aware of us. And again, you know, we're working to build something here on a very positive level. We'd like to get a building where we can be in a more professional setting on a regular basis. As much as I love my plants here, it's time to be moving into a professional building, and that's what we're really working our hardest for. Okay? Thank you, folks. And for all this love and the support that we've received up to this point. it hasn't gone unnoticed by either myself or Michelle. We see it every day, you know, when we're getting greetings out in the stores and whatever we're doing at the moment. It does mean a lot, because we know we're reaching out, we're reaching people, and we're helping them. There's always going to be those few out there that are not happy with us, but it is what it is, and I'm not going to stop being me, and I'm doing this. Again, this is my payback to Spirit for all that they have given me in my lifetime, and for all that they have helped me with. I only ask them to help me help you. So that's what these messages are all about. It's not an actual reading, but they are messages coming from Spirit. So just know that we're here, and we're going to be here every Tuesday night and every Wednesday night on YouTube, for as long as the people want it. Okay? Thank you. All right. Gabriela Gomez, how you doing? Gabriela, there's a man here, and I feel like I'm running with him. I want to keep going, and I want to get going really, really, really quick. Just know that he's saying you need to slow down, you need to slow things down, you need to stop moving so quickly. You're missing out on a lot. You're missing a lot of things. You're missing a lot of things along the way. So please slow down, and things will settle out for you. Okay? He's here with a lot of, I believe I don't feel so much of a physical connection with him as possibly someone that you work with or did work with. But he's here, he's saying, like, I've always had your best interest at heart, and you know that. He loved you tremendously when he was here, and he still loves you now. But I'll leave that. God bless. Thank you. Okay. All right. Hope Wells. I hope. I hope there's a woman that comes in and she's dressed almost like a nurse. I don't know that she was, because she's smiling and saying, if I was here, I'd be your nurse. I'd help take care of you. I don't know if there has recently been illness around you, or, you know, something coming up on a medical level, but she wants you to know that she'll be here in spirit, if not physically, to help you get through whatever. I want to say, whatever the situation is, it's not that bad. You're going to be fine. It's just you need some downtime. You've been doing too much, too long, too fast. That's coming from her. But she wants you to know that she's going to be with you. Okay? Hope that helps. Thank you. All right. Oh. Holly Cusinella. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that name right, so please bear with me, Holly. There's a man that comes in, and he's speaking, but it's not English the way I know it. So and I don't even know what language he's speaking, but I'm understanding him to say that he wants you to know that the gifts that are coming to you, that have been coming to you over the last couple of weeks, he said they're meant for a purpose. They're meant for a reason. You think about it. I'm not sure if these are physical things that you're aware of, or if they're spiritual gifts that are coming in. I feel it's kind of like a combination of the two, Holly. It's coming in with a lot of love and a lot of just concern, and just a need for you to pay attention to them. Okay, I don't mean to be difficult or for you not to understand what's going on. But I want to say, really think this through, or think things through, and you'll understand more of what's going on. Okay? I'll leave that. I don't mean, for anybody, I don't mean to leave you hanging, and I don't mean to leave things unsaid or undersaid. It's just, I give it the way Spirit gives it to me, and hopefully it makes sense. Okay. Kennedy Piper. Okay. Well, welcome back. I know you haven't been on in a while. Kennedy, how's this? There's a woman that comes through and she's laughing. Please, I'm not trying to make light of anything that you've said, but she's laughing about your comment because she's saying, well, if he can't come here, I am. I want to say this, your grandmother maybe, very point blank, very sassy. Just from my understanding of what I'm feeling with her, because I want to laugh. She's like, well, if you don't want one, you're going to get the other one, whether you want it or not. She's trying to make you smile. She's trying to get us to entice a smile out of you. And she's saying, sweetheart, I know it's rough, but you're a strong young woman. You're strong. You can do this. You're stronger than what you think. She's saying, just remember that you're never given more than what you can handle, even if you don't think you can. Sometimes you're just being tested to the full limit, all right? I know that's not something any of us want to hear, especially when we're going through rough times, but just know that she's here. She's trying to bring in a gift of laughter and just to lighten things around you a little bit, Kennedy. Okay? All right, God bless, hon. All right. Spidey Joey, how you doing? Thanks for putting your name up there. Because when I seen that first, I knew there's been a woman here that's been wanting to talk to you for a while. I believe this is a grandmother. She's talking about your head being in the clouds. And I'm not taking this on a negative vein. I don't feel it's negative in any way. But Joey, she wants you to stand down a little bit and to really look around and to see things the way they are. And for not having a better way to say it, I want to say to see your impact on the situations and the people around you. All I'm hearing from her is it's not always everybody else's fault. She says sometimes we kind of make mistakes and don't even realize that we've made them. But she wants you to know that she understands. You're a lot like her, or you're a lot like she was when she was living. Just a whole lot of love coming from her, just so you know that. And she wants to help. She wants to help you, but she's saying you need to stand down first. You need to look around at the situation, at people, and what's going on. You'll understand things a little bit better. She's also talking about, do you walk a lot? Joey, do you walk a lot? Because she's showing me, like shoes or sneakers or shoes or something. It's like the soles are worn out. And she's saying, don't you think it's time you get those replaced? I'll leave that. Hopefully you can understand it. You'll know what it is. God bless. Thank you. All right. Josh DeWitt. Josh, this is unusual. This is not the way I usually work. Normally I wait for Spirit to come in and tell me where I'm supposed to go, but every time I've seen your name scroll up on that screen, it's like I just wanted to call your name. There's no one here yet, but I do feel as though there's someone coming in very soon. So just kind of hang in there. Okay? I'll get back to you on that, Scott. Or Josh. Aaliyah. Aaliyah, I have this woman standing here with her hands on her hips saying, what in God's name are you worried about? You know what you're capable of. You know what you've done. You're going to make these, you're going to ace these tests. You're going to make the rest of them look bad. Is her exact words, is you're going to make the rest of them look bad. Please understand, that doesn't mean study any less. You know, keep on studying because you're going to ace it and it's going to be a really good outcome for you as a direct result of your grades. I don't know where that would stand in the scope of things, of what's going on with your life, but I do know that those grades are going to be all important, especially when you're acing it to the degree that you're acing it. So, but she's adamant. It's almost like she's like, what is your problem? You know you're going to do okay with this. I think she has more faith in you, obviously, than you do, Aaliyah, but she's here with tremendous love. And I want to say she was always your greatest personal cheering section when she was here, when she was in the living. She still is now. She's just on the other side. She says, they just can't hear me quite as loud as I used to be. And she's laughing with that, but there is a lot of love, okay? Josh DeWitt, okay, the reason why I had apparently had called you, there is a young man that comes in. I feel this is someone that you knew very well, died quite young. I'm not exactly sure, but all I'm hearing is, hey man, I'm here. I just want you to know that I'm okay, and it's not the way we used to talk about it. Oh boy. All right. He's talking about some personal conversation that you had, and he just wants to reassure you that he's doing well, that it's not the way things on his side now are not the way the two of you had discussed it at one time. He's saying it's so much better. And I don't know if this makes sense, Josh, but he's saying, you know, don't worry about your back, because when you get here, it won't be a problem. You know, very flippant, very offhand with him, much like a teenager or a young person would speak. But just a lot of caring from him, and he's here just more because he misses you. He misses you the way you guys used to, excuse the expression, raise hell. You were partners in crime when he was here, and he just misses you and wants to bring through that greeting, okay, and that memory. So I'll leave that with you. All right. Is it Brooke Irene? Brooke, are you traveling? There's this woman in spirit here, and she's showing me airplanes around you. And it's like it's a whole line of airplanes. They're all waiting for you. And it's like all right, I don't mean to sound weird here, folks. I really don't. Brooke, these planes are here for you. It's like they're waiting for you to make the decision. And the one that you get on is the destination that you'll go to. It's like each one has a separate destination. Spirit is telling me that you're in the process of deciding on a place to go. What I want to say is, please don't wait till the last minute. Make sure that you have everything that you need. There's a woman that comes in and she's laughing and she's saying, don't wait till the last minute because you'll forget half of what you need. She says, you got to stop this last minute stuff. Again, that's not me, that's coming from her. You know, talking about patterns or the way things have been in your life. But just know that she wants to go with you. She wants to be with you on this trip. I believe it's a vacation. You may not be planning it right now, but when it does come up, it's like pick a destination and stick with it. The planning will be so much easier. So will the packing, okay? I'll leave that with you. God bless. All right. Jolene Godfrey Lawson. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Jolene. There's a young woman that comes in, and she's also with a young man. She just wants to be remembered. She wants to just bring through a greeting to tell you hello. And she's saying, tell Mama I said hello. Obviously this is not a daughter to you, but you are friends with this young woman's mother. And she's saying, tell Mama hello. I wish I had a name I could give you. She's not giving it to me. And tell her that I love her so. For whatever reason, she's coming through with you because you know who her mother is. Okay? I hope that helps. All right, God bless. All right. Kathleen Stewart. Hello. Hi, Kathleen. There's children here, Kathleen. Wanting to say hello. Very excited that you're here. I don't know if you taught or do teach, but you have a way with children. Kathleen, these children are just, they're drawn in for you. I don't know that you knew any of them, but it's just they're drawn to your energy because you're good with kids. And they just want to say hi. Things been going a little crazy in your house lately? It's like things being dumped over and noises and because I feel these children are around you a lot, you know, including in your home, but they just want to play. They want to be remembered. They want to play. It's a good feeling. It's, you know, it's okay. Enjoy them. And it's okay to tell them to quiet down, the same as you would any other child when they got too rambunctious. I hope that helps. I believe that your home is spirit occupied. And it's with these children, but like I said, when they get too rambunctious, it's okay, you know, to say, all right, enough's enough. It's time to quiet down. It's, you know, it's bedtime or it's whatever time, but you need to quiet down, okay? Nancy Creech, yes, our animals do come back. They do, the same as the human spirit, they do live on. And the same as the human spirit, they lose all the negativity off of their physical being. They get rid of the body. How can I? It's the same as a human, you know. We shed the spirit, like, you know, it's a carcass. It's no longer useful. It's diseased. It's old. Whatever has happened, it's not functioning anymore. So our spirit leaves the physical body. They go on in spirit. And usually when I see them, a lot of times they'll tell me what they look like before they passed. And, you know, it's like if they had difficulty walking or they were bedridden or whatever, they will tell me this, but they have to show me that they're up and they're moving because they have this new spiritual body that works wonderfully for them. It's the same thing with our animals. You know, that kind of love that we have with them, it doesn't disappear. You know, that continues on. That kind of energy is too strong to just disappear and forget that it never existed. Whether they are with our family and friends or with our animals, that love does not die. It's never ending. And that's how we can talk to spirit, and that's how they can identify in a way that only you would know most times. But just keep that in mind. You'll see him again. I'll leave that with you. Okay. Billy Joe Kenyon. The only thing I can tell you, Billy Joe, is that however it ended, he wants you to know that he's okay. I don't want to get into graphic details on the show. Please understand that. But what I'm hearing is it's okay. All my parts are here, and I'm good to go. It's almost like he's laughing about it. And again, I don't mean to make light of it, and I don't want to get into graphic details with anything, but know that he's well, please. Okay? Whatever happened was just a moment in time. It's like it's done, it's over with, it's gone, and now he can get on with living in a more perfect form. But he wants you to know that he's well. Okay? I'll leave that. God bless. Okay, folks, we're getting near the end of the line here. Just know on Friday nights, please give us a shot with Open Circle. It's a wonderful expression of spirit communication. And in all honesty, you know, I can sit here from now till the end of time doing these readings, but until you actually experience spirit communication for the first time yourself, it's words. That's all it is. That's what the circle does, is it helps you to understand. It helps you to experience firsthand spirit communication and what it's truly like. Not only to be within that element or that energy field of as the circle itself, but I'm not the only one that gets the messages, or my other mediums that are present. We all do. You know, and even first-time sitters can oftentimes actually experience the physical feeling of spirit for the first time. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't happen to everyone, but a lot of people it does. Come on in and join us on a Friday night. If you've never been there, it doesn't cost you anything. If you have been and you're coming back again, please, we do ask for a $10 donation per person, and those donations are going towards the building fund. It's building very slowly, but it is building. So just know that, okay? I'll leave that with you. God bless. Michaela Dermetko. Hi, Michaela. Michaela, is there a new baby around you? I don't know if this is a physical child or if it's symbolic at the moment. But there is a couple that comes in from spirit, and they're showing me a baby. The more I work with it, the more I feel it's physical. If it's not coming from you, it's coming to you. In other words, if you're not giving birth to the child is coming into your life anyway through means of someone else. And I want to say, hang on for the ride, because it's going to make things quite different in your life. I want to laugh with it. I want to say, oh Lord. But it's a good feeling. It's like this little one needs you tremendously, and it's a little girl. You'll know her as soon as you see her, because it's like I see her visually, and it's like my heart goes out to her. I just want to wrap my arms around her and tell her it's okay, to soothe her. You'll know her when you see her, but just know there's a little one coming into your life. Okay? All right. again, thank you everyone that showed up at Beardsley this past weekend. It was a wonderful day. This coming weekend, we're kind of taking the weekend off from shows. We will be setting up here in St. Johnsville on the garage sale site. We have a lot to get rid of. Come on up and see us for that. But other than that, we will be at the Mayfair on the Green in Holland Patton. It is a Renaissance fair. It's free admission, folks. Come on down and enjoy it. If nothing else, enjoy the costumes. And again, as I said, Michelle and I just got in a big pallet of dragons, and they are absolutely gorgeous. And we will have those up as well. The only problem I have with the dragons is I want to keep all of them, and I can't. Okay? All right, let's get back to reading here for a few minutes. Katie Morley. How you doing, Katie? Was your dad a big man? Katie, there's a large man standing here. And he's kind of round-shouldered. I don't know if he's round-shouldered or he's kind of stooped over a little bit. He's telling me that's how he used to be, but he's not now. He's here with a lot of love. If this isn't your father, I want to say it's a father's brother, which would be your uncle. No, I don't believe this is your father. This is someone coming in for your father. It's telling me your father hasn't been in spirit a tremendously long time, but he wants you to know that he's getting better. He's getting the help he needs. He's getting the healing that he needs, and he'll be through soon, or he'll come through soon for you. Okay, I hope that helps. God bless. It feels like it's going in waves in here tonight, the energy. It's like one moment the room is full, and the next minute it's down to very few, and then it's full again. Usually it's like all at once, bam, and they stay there the entire time, but it's more like they're coming in on waves tonight of energy. Actually, it's a calming feeling for me, and I think I needed that today. All right. Adriana Starr LaRusso. Adriana, I don't know who you're looking for, but there's a young woman here. She's been in spirit a long time. I want to say she knew you when you were very small. I don't even know if you would remember her. But she wants you to know that she's here. And she's saying, I remember you. You were such a sweet baby. A lot of love, a lot of energy, and I also hear well wishes. She's congratulating you on something that you've just accomplished. I'm not sure what it is, but she's using the term we, so there's other spirits involved. She's saying we all see it here, and we're just so proud. I hope that makes sense. Okay, and I'll leave that with you. God bless. Hey, Mary, how you doing? Mary, you getting ready to travel again? Because literally, I think this is your father that comes through. He's saying, make sure your traveling boots are tied tight this time so you don't trip over them. I don't know if you tripped over something on your last trip. I don't know. I believe this is you and Sam. It's kind of a last minute thing. It may not even be planned at this point, because I'm seeing it like a last minute getaway. It's just like, not so much for you, but Sam needs to get away for a little bit and to get some rest. And I want to say to get away from some stressors that are going on in his life. It's going to be a last minute thing. I want to say enjoy it, but your dad's saying make sure, put your traveling boots on, be ready. Just a lot of love coming from him. And he's laughing. I don't know what he's laughing about, which tells me he might be up to something, but there's a lot of laughter going on there. Okay? I'll leave that. All right, folks, I think I'm just going to do one more. I'm tired. Okay. Summer Ann Lasher. Summer, how you doing? Summer, all at once, I can just, I feel a pressure on the back of my neck that I'm really uncomfortable with. And Spirit is telling me that this is something that you need to get some help with. I'm not a medical doctor, you know, and if I have to say it a million times over the show, I will, but I'm not. But there are, it's like spirit doctors that are here, or doctors that are in spirit, whatever way you want to say it. And it's like they're working and trying to straighten things up in your neck or to make things right in your neck. Have you been having headaches or something very badly? I know we're on a delay here, so just hang in there with me for a few moments, people, please. Summer, I feel a need for some medical help here. It's not life-threatening, but boy, it's really uncomfortable. And you really don't have to put up with it, is what I want to tell you, what the Spirit wants to tell you. So please get it checked, okay? You're gonna be fine, but you need to have it checked in the meantime. Okay, folks, I think I'm gonna call it quits for the night. I've been on for like 55 minutes. I'm a little tired. So I will see you. If I didn't get to you tonight, please join us tomorrow night on YouTube at 8 p.m. with Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. If you're not signed into that already, you can go and join the page. What's that called?
Facebook Live?
No, YouTube.
Subscribe.
Subscribe to it. That's the word I was trying to think of. You need to subscribe to it. Do that now and you'll have no problems getting on. Thank you everyone for joining us. If I don't get to see you over the weekend or tomorrow night, ladies, have a wonderful Mother's Day. And always remember your moms in spirit. They loved you enough to come through. Always love them. God bless. Amen.